Representative. I'm Lawrence Long, and it's my pleasure to be here with you today with the Shepherding the Next Generation and representing the Nurse Family Partnership. As Cathy noted, the dire statistics that are the cause of our concern, and the Bible makes it clear that the actions of one generation directly influences the generations that follows. Psalm 78, 4 through 7 is an example, and it notes that parents teach their children, and in turn, their children teach their children. God's desire is that parents would build strong families so that their children would set their hope in Him and keep His commandments. This is God's word instructing us to shepherd the next generation. Lacking knowledge, resources, or the support of a spouse, some families have a difficult time raising their children. Furthermore, a child beset by poor health, abuse, and neglect will face enormous challenges in pursuit of health, opportunity, personal faith, and strong values. I worked for a ministry in Dayton, Ohio, and this ministry interfaced with a lot of young families, many of which were very disadvantaged. And one day I took note of a young lady, and she had one baby that she was pushing in a little cart, and she had two young children walking along with her. What made this stand out in my mind is they had to take a bus ride and then a short walk to get to where the ministry was located. And it was a very, very warm day. And this mother, instead of having a cooler or a diaper bag that had bottles in it for the baby, had a 99-cent gallon jug of Kool-Aid. And I watched her take this Kool-Aid several times and pour it into the baby's bottle to give it to the nursing baby. You and I all know that on a really hot day, the last thing you need to be fed is a bunch of sugar. My heart went out to how dehydrated this baby was. And the baby cried and was hysterical most of the time. And now that I'm working with Shepherding the Next Generation and representing the Nurse and Family Partnership, it just crystallizes how important it is that we interface with these parents at this very, very crucial time. They don't have the development, they don't have the foundation that many of us have been blessed with. And it's the cause of these ministries to make sure that we lay that foundation in these families. Research shows that evidence-based voluntary home visiting programs can help provide resources to parents for children who are young before serious problems occur, including offering advice and support for pregnant mothers and new parents on how to raise a healthy child during the first years of life. One such program that we've already alluded to, the Nurse Family Partnership, has reported marked improvements among at-risk new parents who elected to receive these visits. Consider these results among participating parents. Abuse and neglect amongst these parents has been cut nearly by 50%. The effective children's involvement in later crime was cut by more than half. And fathers were more involved in their families and in their children's development. And lastly, and to the senator's point, these mothers are substantially less likely to be dependent upon welfare. The Nurse Family Partnership has helped over 2,300 families since 1996. 358 women locally here in Columbus and in my hometown, Dayton, Ohio, have benefited from this program this year alone. Thousands of families are stronger because of our state's support of this home visiting program. And my colleague, Barry Sheets, will share more about why it is essential for Ohio to continue to invest in the evidence-based home visiting programs. Barry?